MMA to me is the closest thing you can get to a one-on-one fight that we're going to see in the street, right? As far as a duel, you and I, now, look, there's two types of altercations really that men are going to have in real life. You're going to have duels and you're going to have fights. A fight means that your friend's grabbing a beer bottle, smashing, I'm grabbing chairs, we're pulling knives. That's a fight. We're all trying to live to get outside the thing. Usually a fight, I'm at the ATM, you see me, that's a fight, right? That's biting, kicking, punching. And again, that's why I always laugh when people sit there and go, well, a lot of my techniques, I use striking to lead to a clinch, to a takedown. My ultimate goal in MMA is to finish with a choke. Even if I break your arm with an arm bar, there's no tapping in a street fight. I'm just breaking your arm so you have one less arm so I can choke you unconscious. I want to get to your throat like a real predator, you know what I mean? And put you to sleep. And so when people sit there and go, oh, how does his friend hit you from behind? I'm like, wait a minute, hold on a second, man. Have you been in a fight? So you're telling me that even if I'm boxing with you, we're striking, you can see who's behind you? So if you ever notice everybody circles up together, there's like a circle of people around you. Like, how do you know one of them are just going to fucking walk up and smash you in the back of the head? I mean, getting hit in the back of the head is getting hit in the back of the head with just a weakness that we have that not one art really has more over the other. I always laugh when guys, you got to keep it on your feet because you know who's behind you. I'm all, do you have eyes in the back of your head when you're on your feet? Like, how are you going to see who's behind you? Well, it's easier to turn around. I'm all, okay. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So that's always silly. I'm like, I don't think you fight as much as you watch fights and think you have these theories that work. It's not real. But again, as a man, we're gonna have two different types of situations. A fight, which I just, you're walking out to your car, or some guy's trying to take your wife's purse. It's life or death type situation where it's like, okay, we're gonna have an altercation right now. Then you have the duel, right? Hey, fuck you. You look at my wife, I'm looking at your wife, fuck you. And then we both, let's step outside. Those are duels.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I mean, it's a one-on-one fight, you versus me, and it's more of an ego situation. And that's about the only time I will let somebody tap out of a situation if we're in a street fight. If I've had situations where I grab people and put them down, and they go, okay, stop, I'm done. Okay, really, are you? And if I let you up, and you do something, nice. I'm not letting you up a second time, you know what I mean? In a fight, there is no I'm done. I've had a guy tap on me before I broke his arm, like he's tapping as I'm breaking his arm. Like, don't tap me.
Yeah, what are you doing?
John McCarthy's not here, dude. You just had me on the bottom, you were just stomping on me. You think now I'm gonna let you go? Like, nope, you screwed up.
Yeah.
So so that's the two things. I feel MMA is the closest thing to that. That if you're good at MMA and you're proficient at it, you're not gonna really see something in those that you haven't seen in the real life. Body position, guys tackling you, doubles, running at you, pulling from you, throwing the different punches. There's really not much more. I mean, I hear people tell me, they're like, oh, eye gouging this and biting them all. How often do you see that? Most people are not very good at it because they don't train it. And this goes back to why judo was so proficient. The whole Randori idea of Giancarlo Kano is that, I would rather have a technique that I can practice on an unwilling opponent. I'd rather be able to do a choke because I'm going to train it against you and everybody else for the next months to years who fight me from doing it and it's successful, than to have some technique like an eye gouge. It's like, well, how do you practice that? Well, I'm just going to know what to do. I'm like, oh. So the first time you do that is going to be in a life or death or in a heated, adrenaline, pumped up situation. Yeah. Good luck with that.
Good luck.
And here's the thing. I actually train positions, so I'm going to go ahead and pass your legs, take your back, and then I'm going to choose to guide you, and I'm going to be on top of your chest, and you're going to have no way to stop me because I'm in a superior position than you are as I break both your arms and then poke you in the eye. You know what I mean? Like, there you go, buddy. That's how that worked out. People just want shortcuts and Band-Aids to sit there and articulate their own inadequacies.